I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's about to rain. I don't want to break my phone. Just wanted to come on and say, hi, how you doing? This world can be a little bit difficult sometimes, but it doesn't have to be as bad as some people make it out to be. We can live a much better life if we take care of ourselves and our families better than we do right now. There's currently 4 billion people in this world living with a chronic illness, and that's really sad. And my dad died of cancer, my mum has a heart attack, my sister's had cancer. It's horrible to see people that you care about suffering with pain and diseases that are, devastating to them. And to live with that yourself is really difficult sometimes. And a lot of people suffer without any support. And it's sad to see. I see people commenting all the time online that even their own family don't believe them or support them. Can't imagine what it's like to have people that are in your own family who don't care about you. And it's so sad. So I've built a community. I'm building a community for people that have a chronic illness, or they're neurodivergent, or some part of society that is deemed not good enough. Something's wrong with you. You're not fit to be a human, and all these other things that disabled people and neurodivergent people and chronically ill people have to deal with all the time. You're accused of all sorts of problems. You're making up symptoms for attention, all these other nonsense things. Why would someone just make up an illness? Like, that's just the most bizarre thing to me. I don't understand why anyone would want to do that, especially to pretend in your own family, to your own husband or wife, say, pretending to be sick for sympathy. Who would even do that? So if you're one of these people that doesn't have a support system and you're feeling a little bit lost, and something in you say, I need to find a community of people who at least will understand me and not accuse me of lying, and be there just maybe not for medical assistance, but just general support in life. Because sometimes, it can be really hard when you're in bed for months, unable to even take care of your most fundamental needs. And you don't have even anyone to talk to and share what's going on in your life. It's such a lonely existence. With my own chronic illness condition, I've been alone a lot of my life, and it's hard, especially if I have a flare-up and I'm in bed for months. I've got no one to take care of me. So having a community of people can be really useful. And I'd like to invite you, for free, it's all completely free, to go to bpmlifestyle.com, join the free community, download the free ebook, and just try to, I don't know, it's more of a mental game than anything, dealing with something that's life-threatening or just generally really difficult to deal with. Some diseases are not life-threatening, but they are severely life-limiting. They stop you doing what you want to be able to do. And that's a horrible feeling, to have all these dreams and desires, but you can't actually do anything about it. And that's a lonely place to be. And I wasted too many years of my life in that mindset, where I was just feeling sorry for myself, wanting to do stuff but can't get out of bed. It's not a good place to be. But I didn't have much support. So that's why I built my website. That's why I built the BPM Lifestyle System. It's for people who need help, but they don't know where to go. A lot of people don't even get help from their doctors, which is horrible. I was going to my doctor since 10 years old, saying, help me, I'm in pain. And they go, we don't know. Mystery. Is there nothing you can do? Nope. We don't know what to do. We can't help you. So they abandoned a 10-year-old kid. So I don't want to see other people abandoned like I was. That's why I studied science, because if I could understand the human body, then maybe I could help myself not feel quite so bad. And if you can improve your life even by 10%, it's better than nothing. It's really windy here now. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me. I'm going to test my noise reduction microphone. If you want some support, then I built the BPM Lifestyle for you. It's completely free. You can join the community. It's only just starting, so we need to start with getting some people. If you want to come and join, just go to the website, click the link, join the community, download the ebook, and then if you want support trying to integrate the principles into your life, holy shit, it's getting windy. I can help you in the group, but I can't help you unless you ask for help. And one of the hardest things to do sometimes is to say I need help, because a lot of times we reach out and people can't help us, and so we stop bothering to reach out and ask for help anymore. And that's really sad when you lose that hope. That's why people end up ending their lives prematurely, because they lose hope. I was in that place for years. It's a horrible place to be. So I'm going to keep this video shorter because I'm about to get blown away and probably wet. So I'm going to go home now. But one of the good things that you need to do is get outside as much as you can, walk barefoot in nature, get some grounding electrons inside you, and hopefully you can improve the quality of your life to a degree where it's not complete hell. The quality of life I have now compared to what it was like when I was a teenager is a different world. And that comes from understanding biochemistry and using it to develop lifestyle practices that help balance those delicate processes inside your body. Because your body is such a delicate machine. It's so finely tuned. Your DNA is an amazing, adaptable molecule that senses its environment. And due to these different sensations that it receives, it changes how it expresses different types of DNA. So you basically build different proteins depending on how your environment, so many cars, you build different proteins depending on what kind of environment you're in. And the modern environment is completely out of alignment with what your DNA was designed to cope with. And due to that, we end up with massive numbers of chronic illness patients that, they may get support with medications and surgeries from their doctors, but they're very rarely actually healed. And that's sad, because we have so much knowledge now with biochemistry and genetics, all these amazing advances in technology, but most people don't even know about them. They don't use them, they don't use the knowledge. They just go about their normal life, and if you live a normal life, it leads to chronic illness. And that's sad. I don't want to see people suffering. That's why I made it free. I'm also writing a book at the moment, which will give you more detail about it. But for now, I'm going to cut this video shorter before I get blown away. So I'll see you in the next one.